What's up, guys? NITA STRAUSS Digital Bullets featuring Chris Motionless. All right. Let's go back. The intro, it's all digital, right? Oh, it's a nasty little drop in the guitar. What makes this part feel very concise and cohesive is the bass, the double kick, and the guitars are all on the same time signature tempo, whatever. Nice drop. So it cuts to a different guitar tone just out of the... I got the headphones on backwards. Just out of the right ear, or left ear, probably. And just your kick, your one guitar tone, and Chris singing. Now you have some digital stabs in there. Kicks in, guitars go to both ears, and his vocal... Yeah, so vocals here... There's actually multiple layers of vocals right there. And their vocals are dead center of your channel, but they're also panned in each ear a little bit as well right there. And now your vocals are dead center and you're in between, right here, right here. Nice. And that's one of the reasons the vocals sound different here than what they do in the beginning, because it's a single track. It's clear. So your drummer switches to the ride. This is basically like your pre-chorus, I believe. Really deep, low bass hit right there. So, you probably can't hear that if you don't have decent headphones on. So now with his vocal tracks, there's multiple vocal tracks, but they're the ones that are panned in each ear are lower volume, and his center track or tracks are the volume is up on those. So that's what you're hearing the most. So it's his vocals sound clear, but it sounds big because there's multiple layers, but they're down in the mix. Multiple.
after round after round. You'll be safe and sound, firing those digital bullets.
All right, so I have listened and watched a couple NITA videos back in the day. I haven't recently because music hasn't really hit me recently, but it's coming back, man. I love it. Rock and hard rock, southern rock, a lot of bands used to do some type of guitar solo coming out of the first chorus. Skynyrd was insanely popular for it. Of course, they also had 3 lead guitars, but NITA is a beast, and this is an awesome lick. It's not actually what you consider the guitar solo of the song, I don't think. It's just what some bands used to do. They would guitar solo out of the first chorus, which brought you back into the second verse. It's not, they don't really do it anymore. It makes me sad. Nice use of the wah pedal. Old Kirk Hammett made that famous for years. Not just Kirk, but...
You got a way to make them bleed. You know just how to hit a nerve. Hiding out under the spotlight that you feed. It's time to get what you deserve. Say anything to get around.
Second pre-chorus. Oh, nice change up. Nice change up. All right, so that's your second chorus. So I'm assuming, especially since it's NITA, we're going to go into a solo, breakdown / solo. But I want to go back to this is the solo coming out of the first chorus, and it's going to go into your second verse. But they did a lot of things here. I'm trying to pause less and listen to at least each section of the song. See, I'm learning. Comment section, I'm learning. So instead of going right back into a normal full band second verse, you go back to just a kick, vocal line. His vocals are distorted and pushed back a little bit in the mix.
Make them bleed.
And your guitar tone is a completely different guitar tone just for this section. The highlight of this section is the vocals, but also that the driving force of this is the kick right here coming into the second verse. There's a lot of digital effects in there too. Now, if the full band was going right there, you wouldn't hear how clean that vocal line is. I don't know if they've done that at any other part in this song, but it's very clean right there, which makes it stand out.
You know just how to hit a nerve.
That part sounds completely different than the rest of the song. They let it breathe. They let it breathe. I love it. And your 2 guitar tracks in each ear, they're slightly off. You don't want them being completely perfectly lined up. You want them slightly off. And there's different tones in each guitar track as well, which is something you want.
Time to get what you deserve. Say anything to get around.
The drummer goes to his ride, which signals pre-chorus. Also, your guitar tones open up some. Nice scream. They let it breathe. that snare, and he hit a couple times there. That drum fill signals the second half of the chorus as well. Guitar tones go up. All digital. Has kind of like of an 8-bit old school video game, right? That's what I can hear.
Go on and throw your
Oh. Listen to that guitar.
Bring it.
Nice. Listen to that tapping. I miss you, Eddie. Multiple. Okay, I want to go back to right before the core, the solo. There's a scream right before. Great scream, man. And that scream right there, there's a scream in your left, scream in your right, and a scream down the center. Makes it really full. Oh.
Bring it.
So he does a whisper there, but there's a couple layers, and the reason why you can hear him whisper is because the vocals they're very compressed compared to what they were 30, 40, 50 years ago. You take all the low volume, you compress them with all the high volume, and you just take that level of vocals, you just lift it up in the mix, so when they whisper, the volume of the whisper is just as loud as the scream was a second ago. That's why you can hear the whisper. Oh, listen. Can you hear Eddie? I can hear Eddie. They've built up and they build up, so you have the first chorus and then the second chorus. They breathe just for a second and then they went into it, and it feels like that half step. When they go into the final third chorus, you go right into the upbeat version of it. So basically all that changed in the second chorus and the third chorus is the drummer has the drummer's just increased his hits. I'm drawing a blank. And again, so now he's like two-step. That was awesome. That was awesome.